How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and today is a very special day. I have my Fast and Furious Murcielago at the paint shop, and it's getting its full respray, and I can't wait to see how expensive it's going to be. It's going to be really, really expensive. So if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like it, and subscribe if you like what you see. This is a culmination of many, many days of work. And it doesn't really look like much now, does it? Actually, this is a big stage because right now, this car is about to get a full paint job. Actually, before the paint job, it has to go through a lot of steps because the paint on this car is absolutely horrendous. It is so bad. It is peeling in parts. It's orange peel out the wazoo. And also there's a lot of overspray everywhere. Not to mention that it's not in the best shape cosmetically in the front because they kept on hitting icebergs and stuff during filming.
The ice isn't flat, you know, there's literally 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch gaps. It's like hitting curbs out there, you know, the ice constantly shifts, it fractures. You know, once again, I can't say enough about that car because it's astonishing the amount of abuse that it went through. It got to the point where we couldn't actually find any more front spoilers for the car, so we had to make a mold and build our own.
Now, I have this on a trailer because I am at a professional paint shop called Color Recon in Orlando, Florida. And I have the owner here, Juan Rodriguez, and he's willing to take on this project. And it's a big project, isn't it?
I think the name project is an understatement.
So let's take a tour around your shop. I want to see what you guys got going on in there.
Sure, let's go ahead and
let's
check
do
it
it.
out.
Dude, this shop looks freaking awesome. What do you got back there? Is that a paint booth?
It's a control environment to do a clean, perfect paint job.
Should I close the door behind me?
Yeah.
Okay. So this just got painted, I'm guessing.
Yep, this is the way it should be done. Just like the manufacturer recommends, all trim out. That way you extend the clear to the nearest end to prevent any type of delamination like it's happening.
Yes. A little bit, yes.
It's delaminating everywhere because of the fact that they didn't take it apart the right way to prevent all that delamination.
So this is after it gets painted. Wow. And this is not even, has this been color sanded at all?
No. That's just came out of the being sprayed.
Wow.
Now what we'll do, you'll see the little bitty imperfections sometimes you get. Even at a control environment, because not even at the paint factory you get them perfect.
Oh yeah, of course.
We will denib and buff that. But the main thing is the whole car got de-trimmed. No moldings, no handles. That's what a quality prep work does. You know, a lot of people think by masking everything, leaving door handles, trim. Yeah, you can get away with murder, but if you want that pristine paint job where it's not going to delaminate, this is the only way to do it.
Yeah, it definitely shows. So back there you have a bunch of paint, right?
Here is our mixing room.
Oh wow, this is cool.
We deal with the best of the best, which is Sickens paint. Lifetime warranty, certified and approved by all the OEM manufacturers. Plus, we have a reasonable price paint, which is the Wanda, which is for the person that doesn't have the big budget, but they want something that looks good. I call this the industry standard because it's not as expensive, but this is what we use for all our Highline, all our lifetime warranty jobs. What we offer for the consumer is really unique in Orlando. We're the only body shop that offers a transferable lifetime warranty.
Oh, that's
we'll talking about that later.
I'm not so I mean, I'm not a big fan of warranties. With paint stuff, I definitely will be using it. I'm not sure if it's gonna be transferable because I don't want to sell that car.
Yeah. I already tried and he said he don't want to sell it. Yeah. But I want to be part of the project. That's what I'm excited.
This also, you have reducer, hardener, everything you need to mix it, and you have the scales here.
Everything from Axonoble, Sickens. You know, the key with when you do a paint job correctly, you want to use the whole line, so all the products work in synergy.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of shops, in order to save costs, they use the base coat with primer one brand, the base coat another, and the clear coat another. That's when you run into issues. With your car, I was able to pull a couple strings, and we got AxoNovo to come up with all the materials. Plus, I'm working with 2 other companies, I won't mention their names until they come through, to do all the dry goods. Dry goods are sandpaper, masking paper, tape, all that great stuff. So we'll see who's the company who's going to step up, and because it's going to need a lot of sandpaper.
It's not gonna need that much.
A lot, trust me. I don't know how many layers you think that car has.
All of them. All of the layers.
Yeah, definitely has a lot of layers of paint. So we'll
Cool.
see
So
how that comes out.
let's go get the car off the trailer.
Let's go.
All right, it is in its final resting place. Not final. This is just the beginning, actually. Have you ever seen a nicer car than this?
Yeah.
Let's go over a few of the things that we're gonna need to do, because I know what the issues are with this car, but I don't have the painter's touch. I don't know everything that needs to.
What you see is not what we see.
Okay, so tell me what you see.
Look at all the layers of paint that you have.
Oh yeah.
That's my main concern. How much material there's on the car.
Yeah.
And if you have not such a great quality paint job underneath, you're gonna put a really nice thickness paint on top. It's gonna adhere to whatever's at the bottom.
Yeah.
A lot of waves. We have waves everywhere.
So when you saying waves, like there's waves in the panels here from when they were doing some sort of body work. I don't know what they were doing.
When the cars are transported, people are not careful, so they ding them, and panels get waved.
Yeah.
They create waves and indentations, and when you look at the car on the light, you look at the reflection, it's wavy.
Yeah.
And we want to get this car as straight as a ruler, and I want it to be better than the factory.
Okay.
That's how I want it to be.
Well, Lamborghini in the early 2000s wasn't all that great. So when you take a look at this is, I'm not sure if this is how they put the door sill in stock, but that's how my door sill came, and it was really hard to take out. Now, this is gonna obviously need to be taken out. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You could probably pry this up with something.
They use windshield urethane glue to stick the rocker,
like a window weld or something, right?
Yep. But Freddie, if this is aluminum, we'll be able to probably use our induction machine to heat up the metal, and it comes right up.
Oh, cool, awesome. There's a lot of overspray. You can see that this panel is supposed to be black. You can see that there's the cutoff here from the factory, cutoff here, and it's just like a splotchy mess. This is the original color of the car.
Yeah, what we'll do there is we use what is called a fine line tape, and it's all about paying attention to detail. Having somebody who is taking their time to do it correctly. But the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna be clear coating the black too. So we're gonna be using flat clear coat. So it's gonna be durable, not just rattle can spray paint.
Yeah.
So we want
that's probably what I would do. But is this also normal? Should you have overspray on the exhaust? That's extra, right? You pay extra for that.
That's free. They just didn't take their time to mask it. We'll first thing we're gonna do tomorrow, it will be masking this car, protecting it to protect all that factory overspray that you brought.
The factory overspray. Let's just call it that.
Yeah.
So when I get this car home, I see that there's a lot of overspray here. What can I do to get this off? Is this like a paint thinner or just like a
The best thing to do, Fred, is take it apart and clean it. See if you got different methods of getting overspray out. But at the end of the day, if it's too hard to get it out, you might as well just paint it black again.
Okay.
On top with a good quality paint.
Okay, sounds good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get all the other parts that came with this car. I have all the trim, the bumpers and stuff. I wanted you to take a look at that, and then I'll leave it here in your hands, and I'll come back when you need an extra pair of hands to sand this thing, because I think you're gonna definitely need that.
Trust me, we're gonna need your hands here. I guarantee you, you're gonna be an expert.
Okay, I wanna be an expert. I always wanted to do more body work. Like body work is one of the things I can work on that all day, every day. But the second it goes down to here, I just completely lose it.
I would like to ask the audience, would you like to learn and us taking our time to detail and do more videos?
I'm going to speak for the audience. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. We're going to learn. We're going to learn. We're going to learn, everyone. All right, so we got all these panels here. It's weird because you see everything in one plane, and it just seems like so much. It doesn't seem like all that goes on this car. So what do you think about these panels, especially that homemade one? Do you like it?
I'm second guessing myself what I got myself into.
Okay, listen, it's
look at it.
It's not so bad. Come on, this isn't bad at all. Obviously, this is a lot of work. I mean, we see a bunch of fisheyes, even in the $5,000 bumper, ready for paint.
Ready for paint. That's what they all say.
Yeah, but then you see all these imperfections, and all this stuff has to be sanded out. So that's all part of the process. Now, this process, it differs a lot from when you get it like Mako or Earl Scheib or something like that, because a lot of people say, hey, I can get a paint job for my car for like $500.
It looks cheap and rushed.
Yeah, the Mako one does.
Cheap and fast, that's for sure.
Yeah, cheap and fast. But this one is a little bit different in that you have way more work. It's all about the prep work, right?
This is what happens, Freddie, when somebody rushes the vehicle. Let's face it, there was a purpose. They're gonna film this car going extremely fast. In a movie, you will not notice it. So I always said 3 to 5 feet rule. This was 20 feet rule.
This is probably 50 or 100 feet rule.
So when you go this way, what you create is way more work to whoever wants to clean it up. So whoever is cleaning up the mess is the one who's going to pay the price of getting all that garbage work done. That's the only problem that I recommend people. It's all about the commitment level that you have with the vehicle. Once you go this route, if you change your mind, it's going to cost you 3 times.
Of course, and I am 100% committed to this car. I am totally on board.
And
so
that's the reason why we want to get involved with it. I know this car is going to have a great story, and we want to be part of it.
Definitely, I appreciate that. So this whole paint job, how long do you think it'll take?
Our target date is going to be 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I know we're definitely going to spend some late nights working overtime with the guys, but we're excited. We want to get it done, and it's all a matter of getting to work.
In the last paint job that I did on my Lambo, it came out great. Their prices were sort of on the low end, and that was like very surprising to me that they got that much work done. They didn't actually paint the whole car.
Yeah, they did what is called spot repairs.
Yes.
And that's a way of definitely keeping the car in a factory finish. But definitely, I know on the white Lambo, they treat you extremely well.
So on this is more of a show car build. How much would this like reasonably cost? Let's say if somebody brings you something like that, how much would that cost?
We're going to put an exact damage analysis in it. We're probably going to do that tomorrow. We're not disassembling the whole car like drivetrain and all that. You said just focus on what the painted areas are.
Yeah.
But like, it feels like an off everything, wheels, engine out. You're looking at a $40,000 job.
$40,000. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
On this one, you're gonna be pitching in. I think it's gonna be probably in the 20s.
Okay, so my labor is worth a lot of money. Apparently, it has to be. I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like. This is gonna look so amazing.
And please, viewers, comment. What do you want to see? How do you want us to? How deep you want to get into it? We can show from paintless dent removal, from how to do body work, how to wet sand and buff, how to prep the vehicle, how to color tint and get that color right where the manufacturers recommend the different variances. Trust me, we can do a lot. So it's up to you. Just put in the comments if you really want.
So I'm thinking we do all of that because why not?
We got time to do it. So
We got time, and I want to learn how to do this. I don't know how to paint, so let's do it.
Exactly.
All right, dude. Well, thank you so much. This is
We're gonna get it done. You'll be proud of me.
awesome. All right, bye, Lambo. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I am really excited. That car is in there. Actually, everybody already left for the day, and I'm standing around here just giddy with enjoyment. But Color Recon, check them out. Link will be in the description below. They do really great work, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. But until next time, this is me reminding you guys that on cars like my Lambo that are in there about to get a really good paint job, you guys need to wrench every day.